A familiar face is returning to the Portsmouth Police Department. The city says former Chief Renato Prince will start in his new role as Assistant Chief on Monday. You may remember he was fired from the department last July. The rehiring isn't the only big leadership change that we're following in Portsmouth tonight.
The city still needs to hire a new city manager, but council members can't seem to agree on who should take over the position. New at 11, Sarah Hammond explains from City Hall.
This particular story has been playing out over the last year in Portsmouth, really since about this time last summer. And like you said, there have been a lot of leadership changes and disagreements in the way the city has hired people. And folks living here in Portsmouth say they're tired of it. When former city manager Tanya Chapman was hired abruptly last summer, one of her first acts was to fire Portsmouth Police Chief Renato Prince. He claims it was over a text message. The city paid a $77,000 severance to the former chief in a one-time payment last July. Now the city has hired him back as the assistant chief, working under his own former assistant chief, Stephen Jenkins. Jenkins was hired to replace Prince last year. City leaders have since fired Chapman, and interim city manager Mimi Terry has been guiding the city forward for the last 6 months.
I'm Team Mimi.
Wednesday night, 5 of the 7 council members came together to discuss hiring Terry as the full-time city manager. When 4 city council members voted to fire former city manager Angel Jones and hire Chapman last year, other council members raised concerns about the process, saying there should have been a nationwide search. Now the tables have turned as some of those same council members who raised concerns want to hire Terry without what they call a $20,000 search.
She's proven herself for the last 6 months, and to have to put her in the pool with them is a slap in her face.
Councilman Vernon Tillage, who was not on council when Chapman was hired, said he thinks holding a search is the right thing to do.
But we owe it to the citizens of Portsmouth who said that there should have been a search.
However, most of the citizens who spoke said because they've already seen Terry in action, they want her in the role as soon as possible.
We're treating her like a substitute teacher whenever the teacher we hired ain't working.
We need stability.
Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
Ultimately, council decided to defer the vote to June 12th when all council members are present. Councilman DeAndre Barnes and Mark Whitaker said they had prior engagements tonight.